Oh, Carol, that just looks beautiful. Can't nobody decorate a Christmas tree like you, sister.
Well, Mama's always said I have the touch when it comes to decorating of any kind. I just can't help it. But I'm thinking I need some turquoise Converse to go right around here. Are there any empty spot on the tree? You know, turquoise is so the in Christmas color this year.
Well, I didn't know that, Carol, but I do know we got a bunch of young'uns coming by today from the Douglas Fir Middle School to take a tour and drop off some donations. Maybe there'll be a pair of those turquoise-colored ones in the bunch.
One can only hope, Yule. What about peacock feathers? I think peacock feathers would really make it pop. Peacocks are so in this year. They're the new turtle dove.
Sounds good to me, sister, but you're the expert, not me. Have you seen Todd run around here this morning?
Yes, and running was exactly what he was doing. He just gets so excited when we start getting everything set up for the Christmas feeling around here. Like a chicken with its head cut off, talking 90 to nothing. He almost knocked my tree over, and then he really would have been running from me.
Oh, Carol, he can't help himself. I love it, though. He's always had the heart of a child when it comes to Christmas.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turquoise peacocks.
Yo, Carol, look at here. We just had another big drop off of shoes. 12 baskets full, just like the disciples had. Maybe we'll get enough shoes for 5,000 folks this year, and these will be the leftovers we can add to next year's.
Maybe so, Todd.
And this is only the first day of the season. If they keep going in like this, we're going to be a shoo-in to win the award for the business to get the most donations.
Todd, you know that's not why we collect all these shoes for folks at Christmas, whether we get 5,000 pairs or just one. It's all about making a difference in somebody's life, showing them by taking care of one of their basic needs, having a good pair of shoes.
Yeah, I know, but the Chamber of Commerce gives away that big trophy. Just shut the mic off. And we might as well win it as soon as anybody else.
Now, Todd.
All right, Yule.
It's kind of neat you mentioned that story from the Bible, though. You know, Jesus was preaching to all them folks and realized they were getting powerful hungry, so he fed them. He showed he cared about them by providing for a basic need they had, and he shared the truth with them. I never thought about it before, but that's kind of what we do with the shoes every year. We use the shoes to help folks and show them we care about them, and then we can tell them about Jesus and how much he loves them.
Maybe so, Todd. Wait, what? Yule, that's exactly right. I may have a way with decorating, but you are so eloquent with your words.
Carol, I'm going to run and get the rest of the basket for you.
Todd, you knocked my tree over, and I'm going to knock you.
Can't stand still 1 minute longer. The longing in my heart keeps starting the tour shortly.
Well, good morning. You must be Principal Poinsettia.
I am.
Welcome to Yule, Todd, and Carol's Christmas Shoe Tree Farm. I'm Yule, and over there is my brother, Todd, and my sister, Carol. We're just so happy to have y'all visiting with us today.
Oh, we are delighted to be here, Yule, and just love the name of your place. What clever social media marketing for Christmas. I can't wait to check in here on Facebook.
Well, you don't have to check in here. We ain't all fancy like that. But we do have a guest book you can sign. If you want to put a picture of your face in it, well, that's just fine with me.
Okay, well, I'd like to introduce you to the group of students I brought today. They are some sort of extracurricular group at the Douglas Fir Middle School called Secret Service. They try to come up with different service projects to do around the school, sort of random acts of kindness, if you will. And the most beautiful part is they never tell anyone who does the work. They keep it all a secret on the down low, as the students might say.
Well, ain't that just awesome? I tell you what, we got a few service projects around this place they could help out with, and I ain't keeping that a secret.
Mr. Yule, you are such a stitch. As I said on the phone, I wanted to bring this group of students out to look around and see the firsthand on how business like yours can truly impact the community with a project like your shoe tree. I think it ties in with our group's mission perfectly, since the people who receive the shoes never know who brought them here to give away.
Well, bless my brickle britches. You just made my day. I'll go ahead and take y'all on the tour, and then you're welcome to stick around as long as you like.
Perfect, Yule. Thank you so much. Students, listen up.
Carol, I'm about to take this group of youngins over on the tour of the farm. You got things under control?
Sure thing. Have fun. Decorate your tree with shoes.
Listen at you, Christmas Carol. Pretty as a partridge singing in a pear tree. The TV station called, and Action News 12 is coming out to do a story on the shoe tree, so I need to go get ready.
Ready for what? You never get ready for anything.
Well, if that purdy newscaster Sylvia Bells is coming out to interview me, I gotta put on the dog. When she gets a load of me, she just might start singing a Christmas carol herself. All I want for Christmas is a date with Todd.
Have mercy, boy. Well, while you're putting on the dog, why don't you turn on the radio? That way we can have some Christmas music playing. So when she gets here, it'll be all festive.
Sure thing.
overwhelmed to be able to bring the story of your Christmas shoe drive to the masses.
Oh, that's just great, Miss Bell, but we don't give away any molasses, just shoes. But come to think of it, that might not be a bad idea. Shoes and molasses. Bet nobody's done that before.
Hey, everybody.
Well, heavens to Betsy, brother, what in the world?
This is just a little something I call styling and profiling. Gotta look my best for little Miss Sylvia Bells.
This is my brother Todd, I think. Todd, this is Mr. Rudy Raines and Miss Sylvia Bells.
Well, lights, camera, action. I'm ready to roll 'em. I'm sure obliged to meet y'all. Miss Bells, we watch you every night.
Great. We'll be ready in a few minutes. I'll need to get some information from you about this project, how it got started, how long it's been going, how many shoes you normally give away each year, etc.
Well, I was just about to tell the kids all about that.
I can tell you how it all got started. I don't like to brag, but it was kind of my brainchild.
Oh, here we go.
Sylvia, it's like this. My whole life I've been a barefoot kind of guy. Never cared about wearing shoes, and every time my mom or daddy or anybody else gave me a pair, I just gave them away. People always felt grateful getting them, and I felt great giving them. And one day I said to myself, Todd, which is what I call myself, what if you could get other folks to donate their shoes to bless the less fortunate? It was like a 1,000,000-watt light bulb went off in my head. And when I told Yule and Carol about it, well, the rest is history. Actually, there was a song about it that Yule, Carol, and I perform on the farm every year around this time. Seems like a perfect moment for it. Yule, you ready?
Goodness knows.
You got them cameras going? Because you won't want to miss this. Carol, come on, girl. Where you at? We're going to do a little singing and bring the banjo.
Carol Loggins, what on earth, girl?
Gotta look my best so I'm gonna be on TV. Hit it, Todd.
Oh, wait, I need this. When I was a boy in Tennessee, recalled a good Lord saying to me, do what you can for those in need. You'll find the key to being happy. Well, I love Christmas and I love baby, so it'll make sense to see a scripture boy. You can do yourself and you get your shoes and help someone else hear the good news. 2, 3, 4, go! Have a bluegrass Christmas without shoes. The barefoot bluegrass Christmas is what I choose. Other folks teach you more than me, so every breath I have I'll give gladly. And have a bluegrass Christmas without shoes. Christmas is the time
we really need to get some footage of you all talking to the kids about the Christmas shoe tree, and then we'll grab some individual interviews.
Yeah, let's move it along. These feathers are itching me to death.
Sylvia, I was thinking we might ought to team up, kind of like co-host today, since I'm all dressed up and we seem to have such chemistry together and all.
Hold it right there, Todd Longins. If anybody's going to co-host with Sylvia Bells, it's going to be me. I'm the one in charge of the Christmas shoe tree anyways.
Now listen here, Carol. You know good as well I'm the best looking thing in this family. Can you just imagine how this face will look on camera?
Hey, you guys, no need to quarrel over this. We'll interview both of you before we leave. But I think I better handle this on my own. I am a little intimidated by the enormous presence you both have.
Yeah, you got a point. Understood. You are pretty electric.
I'm going to open introducing Mule, Todd, and Carol with a little background on the tree farm, and then we'll get some shots with you on the trees.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1, action!
Hello, people. My name is Sylvia Bells, going where the action is with Action News 12, keeping you up to date and in the know about everything Christmas this season. Today, the action is here at Buell, Todd, and Carol Loggins' Christmas tree farm. But wait, it's not your ordinary old tree farm, for the Loggins have incorporated the spirit of giving into the very fabric of their business. Experiencing it for myself today has left me utterly speechless. But I must press through my emotions and unabashedly spread the word about this most incredible lend a helping hand, or should I say, shoe, to your fellow man mission. Yule Loggins, tell us about your shoe tree farm.
Well,
Right after I tell everyone that this tree farm not only sells trees, they give away shoes to those in need. They even decorate one of their shoe trees here with shoes, hence the shoe tree as a glorious beacon representing the tokens of love they share with others.
Oh yeah, I'd love to tell you all about the shoe tree and why.
And we are ecstatic with anticipation to hear about it, Yule. But before we do, our Action News 12 team has a spectacular Christmas surprise for everyone. We've invited hip-hop sensations Scissor, Paper, and Tape to perform their smash hit, Christmas with Rappin'. I think it's a perfect fit for our shoe tree story. Come on out, guys.
Yeehaw! I just love that song.
Dude, glad to be here.
Thanks for asking.
We've got some shoes to donate too. It's all good, bro.
Perfect. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you supporting us this way. You know, y'all fixed up.
We'll shoot Yule with the kids now. Yule, I'd like to get you explaining to the kids why you guys do what you do here.
All right, Sylvia, that sounds good.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1, action!
This tree farm has been in our family for many, many years. And when Todd and Carol and I got old enough to start taking over, I began feeling the Lord speaking to me about using it for more than just selling trees. The idea He gave me goes right along with the song we just heard. How beautiful on the mountains are the feet of those who bring good news. I started thinking about how we could use shoes to help spread the story of Jesus right here at our farm. You know, there are a lot of stories in the Bible that talk about feet and shoes. Now, I know that might sound kind of funny, but when you think about it, the Lord has a lot to say about His and His Word. Can anybody tell me about another place in the Bible we read about feet or shoes?
One time in Sunday school, we studied the armor of God. I remember our teacher saying, part of the armor includes the shoes of the gospel of peace. I wasn't really sure what he was talking about, though.
That's okay. I think I can help you with that. The verse goes right along with the one I shared. What's your name, son?
Joey.
Well, Joey, I'm proud of you for being so bold and sharing that with us. The verse you mentioned is Ephesians 6:15, and it talks about getting ready to tell others about Jesus. So get ready. You got to put on your shoes. The shoes help us carry the good news. The shoes we hang on to and all around the tree over there help us carry the good news to every person who comes in here to get a pair. They need to see that we care about them because we're giving them something they really need. We get to help them with a basic need, and while we can, tell them about Jesus.
One of my favorite shoe stories in the Bible is when Moses was leading the children of Israel to the desert, and it says their shoes never wore out. That has always amazed me.
Yep, the Lord knew they needed those shoes to keep going, and there weren't any stores in the desert for them to buy some. So He made their shoes last as long as they needed them. Every time they looked at their feet, they were reminded that the Lord was taking care of them. You know, I like to think that every time someone looks at a pair of shoes they got here, they remembered how they told them about Jesus and how much He loves us and cares for us.
I like the story about Jesus washing the disciples' feet. I love that one too, Jill. What a beautiful story about love and humility. You gotta really humble yourself to wash someone's feet. It's a very special way to show someone how much you care about them. And the thing is, the person getting their feet washed is just as humble as the person doing the washing.
Well, it is amazing. It's just incredible how the Lord can use anything, even a pair of shoes, to show His great love. At Christmas time, we talk about the shepherds and the wise men going to visit baby Jesus. They were the first ones to see Him and realize who He was. So I'm thinking they must have been the first beautiful feet to share the good news. The good news that Jesus loves us. He showed us by coming to earth, by being born in an old stable, traveling all over the place, telling folks about the love of God, and then going to that cross for us so that we could have eternal life. I just felt like the most important thing I can do in my life and my work and everything is to do, let do what God made them to do. Walk and tell everybody to see about Jesus and His love.
Well, this has just been the most delightful day. Thank you all so much. We must be getting back to the school, but please tell your brother how much we appreciate the time he took with the children today.
Oh, Principal Poinsettia, here I am. It has been a joy to spend the day with y'all. Let's do it again next year.
That would be wonderful. Students?
Before the kids leave, let's end the segment with a big group shot of everyone waving and saying Merry Christmas. All right, everyone gather around me.
Is this okay? How about this?
Where's the cameraman?
Go. 3, 2, 1, action.
And so we find ourselves saying so long to Yule, Todd, and Carol Loggins and their Christmas shoe tree for now. But please come by and visit them anytime during the Christmas season. You're sure to be overwhelmed by the charm and charisma of the Loggins family. Shoe donations begin today and will continue throughout the holidays, so please feel free to drop off or pick up shoes anytime during the hours of operation listed on the screen. I, for one, have felt laced with love and my soul forever touched by my experience here today. So I've decided to donate my shoes as well. Truly, you can't stop these shoes from sharing the good news. For Action News 12, Christmas! All right, everybody, that's a wrap.
Don't you mean a Christmas wrap?